G'day guys, I'm Camping Carrera and I've made a video like within 30 minutes of needing to upload it, so if I don't upload it in the next 30 minutes I'm going to go back to school. That's a thing. Not really. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a meme. That's always interesting. So here we got the infamous Gru meme. And what you want to do first of all is make sure you have the right font. I've got Arial Hebrew because that makes sense for a text name. And what you want to do is make sure you have the right file size. Make sure it's big so that way it's in high quality for you, but anyone who goes to repost it on, say, 9gag or iFunny, they always get it blurry, which is fabulous. What I'm doing here is using my program to create text. Now the fun thing about this program is that there's not exactly a text box, so you have to get creative when trying to, make sure that your text fits perfectly. As you can see, I have to use the box tool to get my text straight before using some editing within the program to make sure it's all straight and perfect and actually makes readable sense on the meme. You also want to make sure that the words aren't too close together yet so far apart that it looks like a weird comic. You also want to make sure that your text isn't too big, otherwise your meme will not make sense. And also to make sure that your text isn't too small, otherwise it'll be too cluttered and you'll just look like that you have some form of OCD. I think that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense at all. But anyway, like mine, I'm making my meme to make sure it's relatable, hip with the kids of today. It's actually inspired by this very video I'm making because I had no other ideas of what I could make within a 30-minute time span. So this one is about video creating on YouTube. So the first one says, create a video in advance before upload. The next one you'll find out in a minute what that one is, because I'm too lazy to check. So we're just gonna create a video on the day of upload. Or days before upload, that's what that says, because I cannot read. Can you tell this video is giving me depression? The fact that I have to succumb to making a meme minutes before having to upload. It's classic. I also remember someone once, a while ago, like a couple days ago, requested for me to do a stories time. So here's a story time. Once upon a time, I went on a little holiday with my family, and this girl I knew, she was like, oh, so you have a YouTube channel? Because everyone knows these days, sadly. So she was like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? What do you make on there? And I said, oh, I make memes for a living, sarcastically as a joke. Because my videos are shit, and I don't want to say that I make animations, but I procrastinate most of the time to the point that nothing is of quality than what I could actually produce. So she's like, oh, you make memes for a living? Wow, that's so gay. And so later on, when I was actually drawing something of quality using watercolors and all that, it was actually Amara. She's a pretty cool OC. She is evil. She's basically Hitler. But basically, this girl came up and she was like, pointed at it, and she's like, that's not a meme. I'm like, no kidding, that's not a meme, you dense little 9-year-old. Why would it be a meme? It's clearly a watercolor painting. And that's the reason why I make memes. Because if I don't make a meme, I have nothing to upload. And now that I've made things more difficult on myself than making it from uploading once a week to twice a week to try and beat the YouTube algorithms, that way I could actually have some form of worth in my life. I've now succumbed to this, which is fabulous. You know, always wanted to do this for a living. We've got the next one here is create video minutes before upload. That's actually the state I'm at right now. The next one is what I'll be at in 5 minutes time after this video. Probably while I'm uploading this video. Just because. Yeah, the great thing about this app is that it comes with an inbuilt recording system, which is cool, but, you know, it's not always that cool. Here's the part that I'll be realizing, or relating to mostly, when I upload the video, is that realize your parents were right. This is of high quality, realizing that you probably should have stayed in school, probably shouldn't have dropped out, probably should have actually, like, gone into a career path that was actually very beneficial for your future and not so, like, fragile that anyone's opinion on the internet could easily break, you know. Remember PewDiePie? Remember when he seemed like God before Wall Street Journal came in? Yeah, that's basically what this means. It's basically just realizing you could have gone into any career path, but you chose the one that was the most easiest to get into, yet the most stupidest sounding one. Welcome to the internet, motherfuckers. This is why I make this for a living. Also, I made the background black so that way, when I go to put it in iMovie, it actually doesn't look shit. But then I later decided against it because I suck.